So I'm watching the NBA Finals around the mid-'80s. Just before the teams were about to exit the locker room and onto the court for play, the media cameras would focus on this little piece of what I thought was insignificant sports philosophy. Just 3 lines of copy. But when I read that, I knew that they would change my life. The game has been scheduled, so we have to play. Why not win? And when you think about the significance of that statement and how applicable it is in all of life, I mean, we can change the words. You have been born, so you have to live. Why not win? Don't just be here. Make the best of it.
Larry is a very relatable, driven, transformational, down-to-earth individual who I believe has had enough experiences that have really framed him into being someone who's uniquely positioned to be an influencer. And this book does a good job of capturing at least those 50 years from integrating schools in Montgomery, Alabama, to integrating boardrooms, and all of those different steps that he had to take to be successful through adversity, through challenges, through triumph, and through sometimes not knowing what the right thing was to do next, but still prevailing anyway.
I've literally been writing the book all of my life. And when it started, it wasn't a book. I simply wanted to capture those tenets, those rudiments of thought, processes of thinking that led to a winning experience. As I look around, I didn't see a whole lot of people doing some of the things that I'm doing as an African American in the South, and I think that was the greatest motivation for me to capture this information.
When you think about the basic simplicity of the title, why not win, with a question mark? I mean, that's what we all think of every day, right? We're always thinking about what goals we have set, whether we're trying to be better mothers or parents, whether we're trying to be better co-workers or better performers in our craft, in our arts, in our athletic engagements. All of that is found in this book.
I thought that I was an artist until I became an educator. And I thought that I was an educator until I became a department head at Coca-Cola. And I thought that I was just going to be a department head until I became a director of business development. And I thought that I would be that for Coca-Cola until I became a McDonald's franchisee. But if you want to know who Larry Thornton is, he's still searching for that. I'm still trying to figure out, in a sense, what I want to be when I grow up. And I think life ought to be that way. It makes it exciting. A mind that has been stretched by a new idea can never again return to its original dimensions. And if we could remember that and not be afraid of those exposures, we would surprise ourselves with what's in store for us in our futures.